begin this lesson, I would like to start off by giving all honor, all glory, and all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha Wadash. Double honors to my apostles and my elders of Great Millstone, Ruel. Peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. It's your brother Itazmo from the Providence, Rhode Island camp. Coming at you with a quick lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying. Alright, so, it's just going to be a quick lesson. Just on my way to work, as I'm driving to work, just meditating on the scriptures, meditating on examining myself, meditating on the times that we're living in, all right, and trying to settle it within my heart, right, that the will of the Heavenly Father must be done, okay? Being in this flesh, it's easy to be consumed with pride. It's easy to be caught up with the cares of this world, but ultimately what should be at the forefront of our minds should be the will of the Heavenly Father, right? And how to do those things that are pleasing unto Him. That's not to say that we are not going to have our little, our scuffles with the flesh, in which, as we fight and put up a fight, sometimes we get our ass knocked out, right? But as the scriptures say, the righteous falls 7 times and gets back up, right? The wicked fall and they go back into mischief, right? And like I said, man, I it's in my spirit to look at the scriptures as something that you meditate on, obviously, but of course try to apply it to the best of your ability. All right, if it wasn't, how do I say, if that wasn't the case, right, and we could just do the things that are written, right, we wouldn't need the sacrifice that was made for us, right? The blood of Yahweh Shai would have been shed in vain, right? If it wasn't because we're sinners, and if it wasn't that, you know what I'm saying, that blood was there to cover us for those sins, man. We're not gonna be perfect, but we strive for perfection, and you can tell based off of our actions, the things we do, right, that aren't right, as well as when we go off, the feeling that we get. Let me tell you, man, it's an awful feeling, man. It's a real awful feeling. It's a type of spirit, it's a type of feeling that, the Heavenly Father got to give you the strength to overcome. A lot of people get to this point and, they feel like they're not worthy, and ultimately end up losing faith, losing patience, and become that which they believe, right? That's why we got to believe that the Heavenly Father is going to do right by His word, right? And protect us in our time of need. We have to pray for strength. We have to pray for patience, because we understand that all things that a man can receive come from heaven, man. The Heavenly Father is the one that takes people out of this thing. The Heavenly Father is the one that calls people, right? So that they may be able to acknowledge Yahweh Shai, acknowledge the sacrifice that was made, right? So, with that being said, the will of the Heavenly Father should be at the forefront of our mind, right? And like I said, it's easy to get caught up. It's a lot harder to put up a fight and to remain steadfast, and but that's not to say that we're not gonna have our fallings, right? We're gonna fall in this thing, all right? Because that's how the strength and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is made manifest, man. He's chosen us, weak vessels, right, to show forth His might, His mercy, His long suffering, right? The attributes that the Heavenly Father has, the people of the world can see it based off of how the Heavenly Father deals with the ones that He loves, right? The ones that He chastens. Because when we fall, it's really just the Heavenly Father chastening us, refining us, Brother Tuapaya, one of my beautiful brothers, man, that I, hold camp with, and that, I've had the blessing and the honor to grow with, all right, said something yesterday that was really beautiful, man. He said, yo, listen, when you meditating on that word endurance, right, the scriptures say, he that endureth unto the end, right, You can only build up endurance by going past your threshold, okay? In a carnal sense, when you're trying to build muscle, you have to tear the muscles in order for them to grow. All right, and right now, that spiritual muscle, as we get closer and closer to our deliverance, is being torn up. All right, and the Heavenly Father allows us to have rest days, allows us for that that muscle to regenerate and come back stronger But that's not to say that, you know, because the muscle is becoming stronger, because we're becoming more and more spiritual, right? As the scriptures say, our battle, the battle that we fight, is not a battle of flesh and blood, right? We fighting against principalities, rulers in the darkness, right? We're fighting against against the flesh, man. We fighting against those evil spirits that hop on us and the people around us, you know, and ultimately get us to the point where, you know, we either fall out of this thing or we're able to thank the Lord, right? The Heavenly Father's grace is able to be made manifest, and we endure into the end. All right, so I'm gonna cut this lesson short. I don't have a lot of storage on this phone. I just figured, hey, let me put something up for the Lord, man, because like I said, man, I'm over here examining myself. I'm praying and hoping that the Heavenly Father continue to strengthen that spiritual muscle so that I may be able to, as well as my brothers, may be able to endure in the times that we're getting ready to go into. All right, so Lord willing, this is edifying. In closing, I want to give all honor, our glory, and our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors to my apostles and my elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings unto the elect of the nation of Israel. And to the next one, I say Shalom, Kwam Yasharallah, and Abba Bo.